Hello, I just want to welcome you guys to General Chemistry Lecture. This is Dr. Bishop. This is the first video in a series of videos that will be posted that will allow us to be as successful as we possibly can in this class. One of the first questions that you might ask yourself is, when is class? Class meets for 50 minutes on either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday in Wells 341. Wells 341 is on the third floor of Wells, and it is in the middle of the hallway. The times that we will meet for one section will be at 8 o'clock in the morning. For another section, it will be at noon. However, just because there are two different sections does not mean that somebody from the 8 o'clock section could talk or discuss or study with somebody from the 12 o'clock section or from the noon section. I actually welcome collaboration between the two sections. Since you guys will have me as the professor, the information will be relatively similar. So what are the objectives of this class? What is it that I want you guys to learn by the time we're done with this semester? The first objective is to just gain a basic understanding of the subject. And so what that means is that general chemistry is a base class. And what I mean by that, helps sets the base for everything that you will learn in future chemistry courses. And so, but to set yourself a good base is you need to start to learn some of the terminology, some of the different things you guys will do in lab, different techniques. And so what I will try to do is to try to teach you guys that basic set of knowledge that will help you be successful in your future classes. The other thing that I want to teach you guys, that's an objective of this class, is I want you guys to start to learn to apply that basic knowledge or that basic understanding. And so what I mean by that is, once you learn the basic knowledge, the definitions, the simple problems, and how to start doing them, what I'm going to try to teach you is so that you can begin to take that knowledge and then to apply it to a question that you might not have seen before, or that might be slightly different than what you think you could use that knowledge in. And this is very important, again, for your future here at UMHB in your chemistry courses, is to apply what you know to some different problems. One of the things you will hear me say, at least at the beginning of class, is I'm going to try to teach you guys how to think like a scientist. And what I mean by that is to learn to apply what you know to different subjects. And then if you find something that, well, maybe I don't know this as much, then you will learn to ask somebody else, or you will go read it or study it on your own to find out the answer. So that's what I want you guys, those are the objectives of this class, what I want you guys to learn. So how can then we be successful in this class? Well, the number one way that we can be successful in this class is to watch the videos. These videos are posted to help expand on lecture, to help give you guys a little bit more information than what I could provide in 50 minutes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. These will also allow us to practice the problems or to practice the concepts outside of class, and so that way you'll have more practice. The second way you can be successful is to read the book. I will tell you right now, if you sit down at 10 o'clock at night with a textbook open and you just start at the beginning and try to make it all the way through to the end, you will fall asleep a paragraph in. So, what I mean by reading the book, you open up your book to the chapter, you will notice that there are some headings for each section. Look over those headings. As you flip through the book, you will also notice bold vocabulary words. Look at those words. Then what you want to do is, after you look at the headings and the words, you want to think about what those sections and words mean and what you are actually going to be reading. When you do that, then you can go ahead and start reading and see if you can answer those questions or if your predictions were correct. So I would recommend reading the book before you come to class, or at least doing the previewing before you come to class, so then you'll be more prepared for lecture. The third thing that you can be successful in this class is to do the homework. You will be presented the opportunity to do online problem sets, so homework problems that are online in the Modified Mastering course. I will also be giving you guys some problems out of the back of the book that you can use for practice. What I would recommend doing is when you sit down to do the homework, to do it like a test or a quiz. So study your notes, study the examples maybe, just study like you would a test, and then sit down and do your homework problems without your notes around. See how you do. If you do really well, that is great. You are ready then to take the exam and you have learned that information. If you sit down and you miss a couple things here and there, go back and look, restudy your notes, see, oh, that's what I missed. And then just go back and do it again. I know it'll take a little bit of time, but if we can do this, we can be really successful. And then the final way to be successful in this class is to ask questions. Either to me, or to your fellow students, or to the tutors that will be in the department. Ask us. If you don't know, ask. Please. That is the only way that you'll be able to learn things that you might be unclear on. I am looking forward to this semester. I hope you are as well. And I think if we do the things on the previous slide and we just work together as a team, we can have a very good and successful semester. I can't wait to see you guys on Monday.